So, I suppose we ought to expect you home late again today?
Sweetie, big boys don't prop their chins on their hands like that.
Flea market doesn't sound very reputable. Sure it's someplace you ought to be?
Trust me, it's fine.
The boy gets his curiosity from your side. Those itchy feet of yours give him ideas.
Oh, I got the wanderlust out of my system a while back. Retired. Settled down in Lumney 5 years ago now.
Really? I live in Vale. We're practically neighbors.
Okay, see ya.
Oh, have fun. Just make sure you're home in time for dinner, all right?
Remember, it's important for us to be together as a family at mealtimes.
I'll be home in time. Whoa. Neat way of putting it, but kind of weird. Wishing? Prayers are what they're usually called. Which makes sense, because what's there to wish for? I mean, how crazy would that be to actually have to ask the Daystar for something? I'd feel so stupid.
Hello!
Illuminate all we forgot? Whatever.
More people here than I thought there'd be.
Whoa! This place is a gold mine. You see anything compatible with my stuff? Oh, yes, here we go. Just the right size.
Oh, man, I've already burnt through all my donate for the month.
You need a handout?
Nah, just window shopping. So, let Papa have a look. What gin
Hey,
is
don't get all shadow on me.
Kid, forget the antiques. Try this stuff out.
Try what out?
Don't tell me you're in the dark.
That's a data drunk.
Yeah, and word is that it will make your mind explode. You should give it a whirl.
I'll pass if it's all the same to you.
Freeze! Everybody stay right where you are.
Fantastic. 95% of the suspects were doppels. Hey, Dirt, step on it!
There it is.
Fractale is a trillion-machine cyber network designed at the absolute cutting edge of 22nd century technology.
Well, not as nifty
Once
as an
a
old-school
network
scratch
terminal is
track
surgically
download, I
implanted
guess,
into a
but
person's
still.
body. Their data can be downloaded at regular intervals by the sky-high hovering server. A basic income is then allotted to all participants in perpetuity. This system creates a world where everyone's financial means are met, regardless of their ability to work. Consequently, a world free of poverty and war. Indeed, it's no overstatement to call Fractale the godlike manifestation of humanity's oldest dream.
So this thing was patched about the time Fractale first came into existence. Not a bad accidental find. The world this old info track is talking about has been present tense for a while now. And it's right. Life is pretty sweet, mostly. People get by well when they don't have to bother interacting with each other in the flesh. Sometimes it's boring, sure, but it's not like the alternative wasn't given a shot.
Time for the 5 o'clock prayer. Based on your current location, the direction of the temple is approximately 10 degrees to the right of where you are facing. And now, let us pray together.
I guess if this is the most we've got to put up with, things could be
Remain
worse.
calm and refrain from blinking.
Is that? Am I seeing things? It's a girl. She's in trouble. know it sounds crazy, but, well, for a second there, just for a second, it wouldn't have surprised me to see her fly. The search. Good. There she is. Now what? Off to a great start. Hey, are you, like, okay or what? Well, at least she's breathing. If she really is a she, that is. Uh-oh. Shouldn't try to move till we, know how badly... Oh. Suppose I should say hi.
Nice night?
You know you're right. The Daystar's already headed down, so I guess it is night.
I guess so.
I'll just go and find something to patch you up with before it gets any worse.
Welcome home, son.
Find anything exciting at the flea market?
Got a bit more than I bargained for, actually.
What is it, Jackie?
Not to shrug you guys off or anything, but I was sort of hoping you could give me the night to myself. I just need some time alone, you know?
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Well, I suppose we could if it's all right with your father.
As long as you don't stay up too late. Good night, then.
Okay, the coast is clear. You can come in.
You're very kind, thanks.
You really think you're okay enough not to have to go to the hospital?
I forgot. There was one thing I wanted to... Clain!
And who is this young lady?
No one, just,
My name is Fran.
Don't start a conversation.
Oh, dear, the poor thing's hurt.
No, it's fine. Believe me. Look, I'll explain
Hold on
later,
just
okay?
a minute.
Well, they seem very pleasant. Do those doppels belong to your parents?
That's right. And the little yapper who broke our cover was Jackie.
You didn't have to do that just for me, you know. Make your family disappear, I mean.
That's kind of a dramatic way of putting it. I mean, come on, they're just doppels.
Sure, if you
Oh
say
yeah,
so.
let's get you fixed up. Let's see, first aid kit. It's not much, but it ought to take care of the scratches.
I should be able to tend to my wounds on my own if you don't mind giving me a little bit of privacy. Not to impose, of course.
Sure, not a problem at all. I'll just bury my head upstairs while you do your thing. You won't even know I'm here, so, yeah. What a weird girl. Weird, but... Well, I guess she's kind of nice, actually.
Sorry to trouble you. I believe I may need your help after all.
Fine, no problem. What'd you need?
You will have to look at me first.
You really don't mind?
I can't explain otherwise. I tried to reach here, but I'm too stiff, so if you'd be so kind.
You sure you don't need a hospital?
This is wonderful. I'm absolutely charmed. These objects wear an aura of history and care I find quite delightful. It's really magnificent.
Did I hear you right when you said your name was Friend?
Uh-huh.
So not that it's any of my business or anything, but who are you exactly? I mean, why are people chasing you?
I'd rather not say.
Like I told you, it's none of my business anyway. I'm gonna say this one more time. Are you sure you don't need a hospital?
I'm so tired. Pardon me, but...
You startled me. Did you sleep okay?
What's this?
It's just a video file of when I was a little baby. Those are my parents. I mean, you know, the real ones.
I owe you an apology for implying your family wasn't important to you. Clearly, I misjudged your feelings if you're sentimental over something like this.
I don't know if I'd call myself sentimental. Video data in this format is crazy hard to come by these days, and I kind of have a thing for collecting old stuff, so I... But my parents are cool.
It's different. Your smile held a different aura then. Your face no longer accommodates such joy.
Oh, come on, I smile plenty. My face is just more grown.
You misunderstand me. I demand that you smile as you do in this video. Like this, perhaps.
Is this what you mean?
You have a silly face.
Thanks, I guess. You looked in the mirror?
Now I'm satisfied that baby was you. I look up to the sky and offer my wish to the day star.
Hey.
I offer a wish on your behalf. One that I hope... Oh, wait, I need to know your name first.
It's Clain.
Lovely. I look up to the sky and offer my wish to the day star, asking that Clain's old smile be boundless as the wreathing blue. My amulet! Of course. Here.
What is that?
This amulet has always been the source of my smile, so keep it close, and from now on, maybe it can be the source of yours, too.
Good evening. We're from a local medical agency. We've come to take the injured woman into custody.
You don't mean like the hospital, do you? Because I haven't actually called anyone about it.
Well, that's because Fractale alerted us to the woman's condition, which according to the database is bad enough to need an ambulance.
You really expect me to believe that's an ambulance?
Are you calling me a liar? You see that little red blinky thing? How much more legit you want us to look?
Hey, don't be a smartass. If we tell you it's an ambulance, it's a freaking ambulance. Okay, Pop?
Bad news, friend. I think those guys know you're here.
So that was them, then?
The good news is I think you still might be okay. They don't exactly strike me as brains, this bunch.
There's something I have to tell you.
here they come again. You sit tight, I'll handle them.
I'm traveling with my sick brothers, and we really need a place to stay for the night. If you'd be so kind.
Well, I'll give them one thing. They're pretty persistent.
Clain, I really should...
Ugh. Oh, come on!
Hello, we're from security, and we're looking for a suspicious female whose data can't be tracked.
Okay, apart from the hat you borrowed from your buddy, you look exactly the same.
Well, excuse us for not rolling in enough donate to buy a more convincing costume, Mr. Detective!
Your finances aren't really the issue here, so...
I only want to hear one thing out of you! Where have you got her squirreled away?
I don't know what you're...
What gives you lunkheads the right?
Upstairs!
Look, you can't just barge into someone's home.
Ah! You pervert! We caught you in the middle of doing something you shouldn't have!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't try to play innocent!
Ignore the act, ma'am. This little creep is making all stupid, so you have to fill in the blanks yourself and end up saying something super embarrassing and unladylike.
You gross! Sanitize!
Yes, ma'am!
You better not be making a mess!
You wouldn't believe the things we've got lying around.
Get out of my stuff!
What's the big idea making us think she's here? Let's go before we waste any more time.
Yeah, Big Bro will be waiting for us.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Having trouble with clutch yet?
Not exactly.
Whoa, okay. There you are.
Do you think they'll mind that I borrowed this?
That is really cool. It's just a little farther. This is the one place where radio waves don't reach. No one will be able to find you up here. It's the ruins of an old chapel I found a while back. Not sure how old they are, though. I kind of consider them my secret hideout, or whatever.
You have a very fascinating perspective on things.
Yeah?
I've often heard that the people living in this era romanticize the idea of personal freedom until it defines them. They won't be tied down, not for anything.
What do you mean, people living in this era? If you don't want to say.
I guess it's only natural you'd be curious about who I am.
I mean, that is a priestess outfit you've got on, right? On second thought, never mind.
You aren't curious?
Hey, when you want me to, I'll be all ears. Nights get pretty chilly up here.
This ought to generate enough warmth to keep us from freezing.
You say so.
The moon is so bright.
Yeah?
From where I used to live, I'd gaze up at it every night. Of all the lights in the sky, hers was the only one that made me feel at peace. No matter what I was going through at the time, I'd only ever feel her gazing down on me with love. I know he'll look after you.
Friend, where'd you go? That's gratitude for you. Just like that, she might as well have never been here. Well, it's the same with everybody. Why not her? I mean, really. I don't even know why I'm so ticked about it. Wait a minute.
I look up to the sky and offer my wish to the day star, bidding farewell to the night that hides us from what we once were.
The amulet's got some sort of data embedded on it. Old data. The heck is this thing?
다음 밤